to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. And the Rams will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington State's offense takes the field. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Outside the pocket, let's go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll try the left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Coffee. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the corner. Got room to work. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got the tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone, throwing the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Picked off! What a play by this defense. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Throws it out in space. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And they just keep inching closer to the goal line. Go for it on 4th down. You get it. You're now finding yourself even closer. This is a place where you'd love to be able to just line up, run the football, get north.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they know where to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. To the air, it's Knight. Caught. Stumbled to the ground.
You know, momentum's a big part at the quarterback position, too. And sure, he threw a pick on the last drive, so let's come out on this one and find some easy completions from the pocket. If it's not there for me downfield right away, let me find my check down and get myself back into rhythm.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. Got his man on. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. Largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere to play in.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wazoo! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Finds his man. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A 1st down for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessful, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Penn. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Now Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Rush is on him. Looking to get it in. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now they'll try the right side. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. To the air, it's Knight. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down to what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fighting off the defender. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And the Rams headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you tried to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments and pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
That's a good job by the dragger out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Coffee.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The sure hands, it's Romero. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burr. Moving deeper into enemy the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pulls it in, it's Coffee. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Hauls it in. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Using his feet. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They boot it away on 4th down. He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Burr. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Cougar! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kick... so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This offense doing business in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the pummeling has started. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab down the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same